Imagine waking up, ready to embrace the day, but inside your body, a silent threat is building. This danger, a stroke, strikes someone in the United States every 40 seconds, and your risk dramatically increases after the age of 50. The startling truth is that up to 80% of strokes are preventable. Scientists have now identified specific exercises that can significantly cut that risk by strengthening your heart, improving blood flow, and even protecting your brain. The best part? Many of these powerful exercises can be done right in the comfort of your own home, without the need for expensive equipment or a gym membership. In this guide, we reveal 10 simple yet potent exercises backed by scientific research that can lower your stroke risk after 50, with a special focus on why they are crucial for your legs and joints. And here's something most people don't know. One of these exercises is so effective that studies show it can improve blood vessel function in just 2 weeks. We'll unveil which one it is later. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity. Choose 3 or 4 exercises you enjoy and rotate them throughout your week. Before we dive in, a quick but important note. This is not about transforming you into an athlete. It's about keeping you moving for life. Even if you haven't exercised in years, today is the perfect day to start. We'll also share a bonus tip towards the end, a technique used by physical therapists that can improve circulation to the brain in just 3 minutes a day. So stick with us. For those of you over 50, perhaps you've noticed your legs feeling heavier or your balance not being as sharp as it once was. Maybe you've even lost a loved one to a stroke and are determined to protect yourself from that same fate. Having worked with older adults for decades, I've witnessed firsthand how the right movements can truly transform health and independence. What is a stroke? A stroke occurs when the blood supply to part of your brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and nutrients. The leading modifiable risk factor is poor cardiovascular health, which exercise directly addresses. Dr. Stephen K. Feska, a neurologist at Harvard Medical School, explains, exercise is medicine for the blood vessels. It lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol, reduces clot formation, and enhances blood flow to the brain. The great news is that you don't need to run marathons. Consistent, targeted movement is what counts. Here are 10 exercises to help you on your journey. 1. Brisk walking. What if the simple act of walking could lower your stroke risk by as much as 40%? It may sound basic, but the research is compelling. A study published in the Journal of Stroke and Cerebrovascular Diseases found that adults over 50 who walked briskly for at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, had a significantly lower risk of stroke. Why it works? Brisk walking improves endothelial function, the health of the lining of your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and less prone to blockages. It can also lower systolic blood pressure. How to do it safely? Start with 10-minute walks at a pace where you can still hold a conversation. Gradually increase your time and speed. Always wear supportive shoes and choose even surfaces to protect your joints. A 10-minute walk after each meal can also help regulate blood sugar, another key risk factor for stroke. 2. Seated or standing marches. This exercise is ideal for individuals with knee issues or balance concerns. Dr. Jonathan Bean, a rehabilitation specialist at Harvard, often uses marching in place with his older patients to gently elevate their heart rate while ensuring joint safety. Why it works? It improves circulation in the lower body and activates core muscles, which helps with posture and blood flow to the brain. Plus, you can do it almost anywhere. How to do it? While seated or standing, lift one knee towards your chest, then lower it and switch to the other leg. Maintain a steady rhythm for 2 to 3 minutes, increasing the duration as you get stronger. For an added boost, swing your arms gently to engage your upper body. 3. Resistance band leg press. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Weak leg muscles can increase your stroke risk. Stronger legs lead to more efficient blood flow and less strain on your heart. Why it works? Using a resistance band for leg presses helps maintain muscle mass, which is crucial for preventing age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. This supports joint stability and reduces the load on your knees. Stronger leg muscles also promote healthy circulation, helping to prevent blood from pooling and forming clots, a major cause of ischemic strokes. How to do it? While sitting in a chair, loop a resistance band around 1 foot and hold the ends. Press your leg forward against the band's resistance. This is a great option if you have knee arthritis or joint pain. 4. Tai Chi. Often described as meditation in motion, Tai Chi has been shown to improve balance, reduce stress hormones, and enhance blood flow to the brain in older adults. Why it works? Tai Chi can lower cortisol levels. High levels of this stress hormone can damage blood vessels. It also improves coordination, which reduces the risk of falls, a potential trigger for strokes. The practice enhances breathing efficiency as well. How to start? Look for a beginner's class, many of which are offered for free at community centers. Practice for 10 to 15 minutes daily, focusing on slow, flowing movements synchronized with your breath. 5. Swimming or water aerobics. Imagine a full-body workout that doesn't stress your joints while giving your heart and brain a powerful boost. Water-based exercise is a fantastic option for cardiovascular health after 50. Why it works? The hydrostatic pressure of the water improves circulation and can reduce swelling. It offers a full-body workout without straining your joints and keeps your heart rate elevated with less perceived effort. How to do it? Swim laps, use a kickboard, or join a water aerobics class. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. For the best cardiovascular benefit without overexertion, keep the water at chest level. 6. Cycling, stationary or outdoor. A study in the journal Circulation found that regular cycling improves blood lipid profiles and reduces arterial stiffness, both key factors in lowering stroke risk. Why it works? Cycling promotes leg muscle endurance, which supports the return of blood to the heart. It also increases your VO2 max, your body's ability to take in and use oxygen, which is linked to reduced cardiovascular mortality. Cycling is also a low-impact activity compared to running. How to do it safely? On a stationary bike, start with 10 minutes at a moderate pace and gradually increase your time. If you're cycling outdoors, always wear a helmet and choose safe, low-traffic routes. For beginners or those with balance issues, recumbent stationary bikes offer excellent back support and stability. 7. Yoga, gentle or hatha style. Yoga is more than just stretching. It's a tool for vascular health. Dr. Satbir Singh Khalsa of Harvard Medical School notes that yoga improves the balance of the autonomic nervous system, which can lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Why it works? Yoga helps to reduce chronic stress, a known driver of arterial damage. It improves flexibility and muscle tone, leading to better posture and breathing. It also boosts parasympathetic activity, which calms the heart and may reduce the risk of clot formation. How to do it? Opt for gentle or chair yoga if you're a beginner. Practice for 15 to 20 minutes, 3 to 4 days a week. Include poses like cat-cow, seated twists, and legs up the wall. A word of caution: avoid extreme inversions if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure or glaucoma. 8. Light interval training. Before you imagine intense sprints, think of intervals designed for real life, alternating gentle movement with slightly more effort. Research has shown that even short bursts of moderate effort can significantly reduce systolic blood pressure in older adults. Why it works? This type of training improves heart variability, a key indicator of cardiovascular resilience. It also trains your blood vessels to respond effectively to changing demands. How to do it? Walk at an easy pace for 2 minutes, then increase to a brisk pace for 1 minute. Repeat the cycle for 15 minutes, or alternatively, while marching in place, add 20 seconds of faster steps every few minutes. 9. Balance drills. The exercise that can show results in just 2 weeks? It's balance training. Not only does it prevent falls, but it also enhances the brain-body connection and improves blood flow to the areas of the brain responsible for coordination. Why it works? Balance training stimulates the cerebellum, which has a dense network of blood vessels. It also reduces fall-related injuries that can trigger strokes in more frail individuals. In a review in Geriatrics and Gerontology International, balance training can reduce the risk of falls by 39% in older adults, indirectly lowering the risk of secondary strokes. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair for support. Lift one foot and hold the position for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch sides. As you get more comfortable, try it without holding on to the chair. For an added challenge, try walking heel to toe. 10. Deep breathing and diaphragmatic breath work. Yes, even intentional breathing can be a form of exercise. Pulmonologists explain that deep breathing increases oxygen saturation in the blood, lowers the heart rate, and helps the blood vessels to relax. Why it works? Deep breathing promotes the release of nitric oxide, which is a natural substance that helps to dilate blood vessels. It also calms the sympathetic nervous system, which can reduce blood pressure and enhance circulation to the brain. How to do it? Sit in a comfortable position with one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose, allowing your belly to expand. Exhale slowly through pursed lips. Practice this for 5 minutes each day. Bonus tip: the head tilt pump technique. This technique, often used in physical therapy for neurological recovery, is also beneficial for healthy adults. It involves gentle head and neck movements to encourage blood flow in the cervical spine. How to do it? Sit up tall with your shoulders relaxed. Slowly tilt your head to the right, hold for 2 seconds, and then return to the center. Repeat on the left side. Do 10 repetitions on each side once a day. Why it helps? This gentle movement stimulates flow in the vertebral arteries, which supply blood to the brainstem, a critical area for preventing stroke-related damage. Remember the words of Dr. Kenneth Cooper, the father of aerobics: "We don't stop exercising because we grow old old because we stop exercising." Your body and your brain are worth the effort.